Clayton Kershaw, the Dodgers pitcher, joining us on the program. Where are you right now?
I am in front of Wildberry Pancake Cafe in Chicago, Illinois.
Can you walk the streets of Chicago and nobody bother you?
Yeah, so far so good.
Now, you're not even pitching in Chicago, so it's like you're sort of on vacation there a little bit, aren't you?
Yeah, just a 4-day vacation in Chicago. I got my family here right now, and so we're just grabbing some breakfast. We did an architectural boat tour yesterday. It's a pretty good gig being the starting pitcher.
An architectural boat tour?
Yeah, I learned a lot about Chicago. What do you want to know?
Well, tell me.
Well, you know why it's called the Second City?
No.
Because of the fire. So 2/3 of the city got burned down, so they basically had to restart. So that's why they call it the Second City. A lot of people think it's because it's second to New York, but that is not the case.
Oh, I like that. What else did you learn? This is so much better than talking pitching.
Yeah, this is great. Well, it's the whole Miss O'Leary's cow starting the fire thing.
Yes.
That's obviously not true, but they didn't exonerate her for that until like 1993 or something. So 120 years later, she's finally off the hook.
Okay. I like that too.
Yeah. And that's kind of where I stopped. I had to chase my daughter around for the rest of the tour, so I didn't really hear too much after that.
But you have a routine when you're not pitching, don't you? Each day you have when you get to the ballpark, you have a routine, right?
Yeah, I got the same thing every 4 days that I do in between to get ready to pitch, for sure.
Okay, so what do you do today and then tomorrow, because you don't pitch until Friday against the Braves, right?
Yeah, so today is kind of like a workout day. I threw a bullpen yesterday, and so today is kind of like a total body lift type thing, and run some sprints and play some long toss and watch some video of the Braves, make sure I remember how to get those guys out, and that's kind of about it.
Does your wife understand what you do, like how great you are?
Probably not like that. No, I mean, you could ask her. She's right here, but yeah, I don't think so.
But I am curious. Yeah. Like, my wife really doesn't know. Like, she knows what I do, but she doesn't know. Like, she can't put it into perspective. When your wife goes to games, does she understand just how difficult this is?
I don't know. She. I don't think anybody really knows until you're in it. I don't think anybody has the respect of what you do until you actually do it. So your peers. When you have the respect to your peers, that's probably the most important thing. And I mean, she's learned so much about baseball. It's unbelievable. I mean, she knew nothing when we first started dating, and now she can actually ask questions after the game about why the manager made certain moves and stuff. So she doesn't love baseball, but she knows a lot about it now.
Can I talk to Ellen?
You want to talk to Ellen?
Yeah. All right,
yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Ellen. Dan Patrick. Interview.
Well, hello.
Hi, Ellen.
Hey, how's it going?
It's great, but I'm curious how much So when you first meet Clayton, when does baseball become? When does that topic get brought up?
That he wanted to play baseball?
No, that you like what he did for a living.
Oh, well, we started dating our freshman year of high school, so I mean, it wasn't even on a radar at that point.
Now, what was Clayton like as a freshman in high school?
He was the class clown. He was much shorter than he is now, a little bit chubbier, actually a lot a bit chubbier. And, he was quiet, but he was the class clown and had tons of good friends. So it was fun. It was fun meeting him when he was 13 years old. What's
it like to watch him pitch when you go to the games?
It used to be absolutely nerve-wracking. I mean, I couldn't handle it, but I think a couple years into it, I just had to give it up and realize that he's going to do what he does best, and it's got to be just fun for me to watch it because I know that this chapter is going to be so short and fleeting that we just need to enjoy it and not just, live and breathe every pitch or strikeout. So it's become way more enjoyable, especially now that we have a daughter that is keeping us very distracted during games.
Now, what about when he comes home? Are you allowed to talk about the game?
Yeah, he's really good. He leaves it at the field. I mean, he can talk about it, and I can ask him questions, and if he's had a rough day, we can definitely debrief about it, but he's not someone that carries the emotion back with him where he's just going to be in a bad mood the rest of the day or the next couple days. So really thankful for that.
You're a better interview, I think, than Clayton, Ellen.
I can talk to anybody.
Well, let me talk to Clayton before I say goodbye, and enjoy the stay in Chicago.
Oh, thanks so much. Here he is.
There you go.
How'd it go?
So a little short and a little chubby when you were a freshman in high school.
Yeah, I was a center. I was the only spot they let me go.
Wait, you played football back then?
Yeah, freshman year. I quit after freshman year, but I was Stafford center. That's like the whole story. I got to snap to Matthew Stafford.
Oh, that's
a big deal. Yeah.
So you had Stafford. Well, was he out of the shotgun or was he under center?
Yeah, we were passing quite a bit. Yeah, we were shotgun. Yeah.
I was looking at your numbers when you first got called up in, what was that, 2008?
Yeah.
Do you remember, like, if I looked at those numbers and I said, that guy's going to be one of the great pitchers of all time or a Hall of Fame pitcher, would anybody have believed me if I said the guy's 0-3, they're batting 300, your walks were up really high? I mean, what was the difference in the last couple of years? Or when did it click?
Yeah, I don't know. I think when I came up, there's a lot of things. I obviously wasn't as prepared as I would have liked to have been. I think I was just a little bit in awe of being in the big leagues and didn't really think that I didn't really think I belonged, and just kind of took, was a little bit overwhelmed by the situation, but I'm thankful I got the chance to take my lumps in the big leagues. That was awesome. And it wasn't until I learned a third pitch, I was throwing fastball and curveball and wasn't throwing my curveball for strikes. So, most games I was basically just throwing a heater, and that's not going to work up here. And so, I think it was 2009, the second half of that I started throwing a slider a little bit and figuring that out. And I've just gained more and more confidence with that. And, I mean, that really has been the biggest game changer for me.
You said that you'll stop and watch. There's a few pitchers, and one is Jake Arrieta. What did you think watching him in person last night?
Yeah, it's fun. The ball's moving all over the place. I think, the guys come back and the guys say, man, I think I was right on that, and then they roll over it, or, it's just the late movement that he has on his pitches. And, last night he was striking lefties out with the changeup, and I didn't even know he threw a changeup. So that was, it was nasty. So he's got 4 legit pitches. I can understand why he's having the success he's having.
Are pitchers allowed to celebrate?
What do you mean?
During a game?
After a no, I mean, we're supposed to get guys out. You know what I mean? It's hard to hit. So, I think in big situations, big key outs, there's going to be some excitement and some emotion that comes out. But, I mean, after every strikeout, if you're dancing around, it's probably a little much.
Are you allowed to celebrate as a hitter?
Yeah, I mean, hitting's hard. I think there's always a limit to it for sure. But, I understand a big hit in a big situation. I mean, if you're fist pumping a single or if you're pimping a single when you're up 10-0 or you're down 10-0, I mean, I think that's probably a little aggressive. But there's always limits, but I'm okay with it for the most part.
You know what pitcher has the most hits since 2011?
I do not know.
You.
No way. That can't be true.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Just a lot of slap singles.
I got you.
Greinke's not up there, really?
Greinke is second.
Oh, man. Hey, I got to tell him that. That's awesome. He'll love that.
You got 68. He's got 67.
Man.
And then it's Madison Bumgarner's in there as well.
Yeah, those guys have pop. They hit homers and doubles. I just slap singles. So they got the slugging percentage, I'm sure.
Yeah, but you got 1 homer. That's all you need, man.
Yeah, that is. I'm done. That's all I needed. I'm good.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Hey, and I know you took time out. Enjoy your breakfast. Tell Ellen thank you. It was great talking to her.
All right, I will. Thanks, Dan.
All right, that's Clayton Kershaw.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.